Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Figures of Action Reviews, and glad to be coming to you for another figure review. I mean, I know it's been a minute since we actually did one. I do have a lot of figures that I want to review. There's just that I had some other issues, some other topics that I wanted to get across, especially that one with the HasLabs not being necessary. I mean, honestly, I really still do think HasLabs are unnecessary, but you know, I have a lot of figures that I wanted to get to and that I wanted to bring to you. I'm a frequenter of the Walmart clearance aisle, Target clearance pegs, and also with Ollie's and Ross and Burlington. Man, I mean, if I'm not on my lunch break sometimes, it's like after I get off work, I'll fly through, or, on a Saturday or on an off day, you can best believe that I'm like taking some time, especially on Thursdays, because Thursdays are that magic day. Thursday is the magic day where you can actually like come across some good new clearance items. So, but one item in particular we have here is Marvel's Black Knight and Sersi. Now, I have been waiting on this to hit Ollie's, to hit my Ollie's, in more specific. I have been waiting on them to hit my Ollie's, and it really took a minute, but I only have two in my immediate area. So after visiting the Ollie's that I actually pass by coming from work every day, the weekend finally came through, and I was like, you know what? I said, man, I'm just gonna go out to the Ollie's, out in Decatur. And I mean, it's not too far from me, but when I got in there, man, I tell you, I even made a short about it, because like it seemed like everything that the Ollie's that's closest to me, that I've been waiting on to come in and flood through there, it seemed like everything that was not there was at the Ollie's. The other Ollie's is a little farther away from me. And I mean, I'm talking about like the Migs Mayfield, the different Migs Mayfield from Star Wars Black Series, even though I don't have an eye on that. It's just I like seeing those characters in there, the different characters from the Star Wars Black Series, to see who comes in there. Then we had the X-Men 3-pack, which honestly, I bought that 3-pack at full price. And I was really, bummed out about it, because not only is the pack stiff, but they did a very horrible job on Storm's head. Like if you have that figure, or if you want to see, go look at Storm. And I'm telling you, Storm's head is like really messed up. Like it sits so high on that peg that if you turn her head one way, it's really bad. Marvel did a really bad job. Well, Hasbro did a really horrible job on that figure, on Storm's 3-pack figure. But they had that. They had the Black Knight and Sersi. I mean, it's just that they had so much that I was looking for. They had Egghead, which I only see in my Walmart at full price, and I'm not buying it for full price, especially when I know it's hitting the clearance store, the discount aisle. They also had, what else did they have? They had the Hawkeye and Sky Cycle. I already had that. I bought that on slight clearance from Hasbro Pulse. But and I mean, everything that I was looking for was in there. So, but today we're gonna get to Black Knight and Sersi. And the reason why I wanted this figure is because, let's check out some box art, some cool box art on the back. But I wanted this figure because if you saw the Eternals movie, I know it's not the best movie. It's not. I know it. But you got to give them this. Even though the Eternals movie was on the trash side, they did the best with the Speedster. They really showed what a Speedster is supposed to run like and what it's supposed to do. Not like that DC crap that they pull with the Flash. I mean, Ezra Miller Flash is trash. If the movie is still entertaining, yeah, but oh my gosh, his Flash powers, his super speed powers, garbage. At least Marvel did super speed right in the Eternals. But you do have that. You had a cameo toward the end where you see the Black Knight sword, and it's like, hey, don't pick that up. But I wish Marvel would have gave us a different looking sword. But hey, you know what? I'm with it, and I'm liking the outfit they gave him with the Avengers jacket. So But if you don't know much about the Black Knight, his sword gives him powers. However, as he keeps using the sword, it actually drives him to madness. Yeah, he gets powerful, but the sword's rage also drives the user to madness. So, it's only a matter of time before whoever's the current user, succumbs to the darkness of the sword. But I'm glad they not only did they bring him out, but I'm glad they put him in a 2-pack, and it's a reasonable 2-pack. Because me, I will jump on a 2-pack in a minute. I'll tell you in a minute. A multi-pack that's trash, it's garbage. You know what I'm saying? I'm right here with you. I'm trying to let you know, is it worth your money or is it not worth your money? But when it's at Ollie's and it's for $20, that's roughly $10 a figure. If you're counting that your normal average Marvel Legends figure is $24.99, at $10 in the pack each one, $20. You know what? I'm saying it's a fair buy. So let's crack this thing open. Let's see what's going on with it. All right, and we're back. And as you can see, you know what? He looks pretty good sitting on that throne. And I'm glad I got that throne. Amazingly enough, a lot of you're collectors. You know where this throne came from. It came from the Rock Shazam action figure from DC Multiverse, McFarlane DC Multiverse figure. And I got it solely because I wanted that throne. That was it. The only reason why I bought that figure is because I wanted this throne. I knew that throne would be like a good prop to have. So I bought it. And I think that figure was like $4.99 when I bought it. So it was like basically I got a throne, a prop up, a throne for a prop and an action figure for like $5. But I don't plan on keeping the action figure. I plan on just putting it with a bunch of other loose action figures and just auctioning it off on eBay. Because I'm not trying to keep a whole lot of stuff, but especially action figures I don't have any plans for and I don't plan to use. Now, like I said before, I like what they did with these characters. I'll clap and I'll give Hasbro their props when they do characters right. When they get the color schemes and the figure design and it looks interesting, I will give Hasbro their flowers, man. I'll give them their props. I'll tell them, yo, congratulations, you guys did wonders. You know what I'm saying? And I think, like I said, I've said it before. I think that as collectors and action figure enthusiasts, we need to start giving companies their props when they get it right. Because I know a lot of times they get tired of us, especially us actual honest collectors, not shills, not these fanboys who will parade and twerk off for anything that's thrown to them. No, I'm talking about people who will actually call a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? When you see something that's trash, you call it trash and you're not afraid to do so, whether the company looks bad about you or not. I mean, that's what helps these companies. Like when we call out the flaws and then we congratulate the successes. And I don't know if you may like this or not, but I really think they did a really good job on the figure design of the Black Knight and Sersi. As we can see, she comes with 2 fireballs that go on her hand, and I think these are nice looking effects. She also comes with 2 pair of hands, which I have been asking and saying in my videos for the longest, like, yo, Hasbro, you got to give us more accessories. I'm glad that they're starting to do this now, especially if you're buying a multi-pack. There's no way that you should be buying a multi-pack and not getting at least 2 or 3 pair of hands, also with some like effects or, weapons. There's no reason we should be stuck with just these half open, half closed hands that you see here. There's no way we should just be, stuck with that. And it's like, oh, it's half open, it's half closed. You can do a punch or grab or whatever. You can hold your guns. No. Give us multiple hands. And the Black Knight actually, just like Sersi, comes with 2 pair of hands, fist, and half open, half closed hands. Now, I will say for the figure design, however, we have a problem. And I don't know if you'll be able to see this right off the bat, but a lot of these figures have, I won't say a lot. Let me take that back. I've come across figures that have this issue. And I don't know if you can see it. maybe if I isolate Sersi, let's move you over here, sweetheart. Let's put you over here. Throne, let's move Throne over here. Let's isolate this because I want to see if people can actually, if you guys can actually spot this problem that I see. Don't fall back, boy. Don't. What did I just say? Did I say don't fall back? Now, in the comments or whatever, can you guys spot a problem? Because I can outline it for you right now. And that problem is sometimes we get these quality control issues where these legs are all bowed out and everything. And it's, it's hard to get them to go back. At least I haven't found a way to get these legs to not be all bowed out sometimes. Because look at that. That's not straight up and down, especially in here. And that's a design flaw. I have the dark one that came from the T-Rex and Dark One multi-pack. And my T-Rex's leg, his bottom leg is bowed like this. And I called Hasbro about it. And the only thing they could tell me was like, oh, we don't have any more. We can't send you anything. Sorry. And I was like, all right, so I'm just stuck with this. But besides this, and I mean, the only other thing I could do is go buy another $20 pack and see if it's, if its leg messed up. But I'm not willing to do that. It's whatever. I will say the knees are easily bent. I don't have to fight with this figure. I'm glad it's not super stiff. G.I. Joe. Yeah, I'm calling it out. G.I. Joe has some of the stiffest action figures. Marvel can have them too. That Storm 3-pack is one of them. Arms. Now, one thing I was always caught up with a while ago was pins, and I'll say it now, like on the ones where you can't see the pins, it's like, oh, it's pinless. It's not pinless. The only thing is the pins are on the actual inside of the joint. So it's like if you would like to pull this part out in between, you'd see the pin connecting this whole 3-point system right here. So I don't make that a big deal anymore, because once I became knowledgeable about it, I was kind of like, you know what? Stop saying pinless. It's not pinless. It's just that they hit him. He has boot swivel at the bottom, which is good because, I like how they put like the chainmail on his leg and then it stops right here and it allows his boot to be swiveling around. Then they gave him thigh cut swivel. So that's not bad, especially when you're trying to get in different poses. And I'm really liking this jacket that they gave him. Like, man, it's kind of like a modern take, but him in the comics, but also they gave him like the helmet and they gave him the Black Knight shirt. And he still has gloves. Now, what's a Black Knight without his sword, baby? What's a knight without his sword? So, I mean, definitely a posable, decently posable figure. So have at thee. Don't blame him. Blame this, because this stuff is very uneasy, and so it's kind of hard to stand them up sometimes. I know, guy. I'm making you look bad. Sorry, it's the terrain I picked, man. But yeah, he looks nice. And if I can get him to stand, well, you know what? Just take a knee. You're a knight anyway. Take a knee. Take a knee, Sir Knight. And you look a little stuck. Come on, buddy. There you go. That's better. Sersi. Now, Sersi's design is banging. I ain't gonna lie, they made her look good. From the boots with the knee pads, man, with the extended knee pads. She does have ab crunch. I mean, they gave her, the one piece with the jacket. She looks really dope. One of my pet peeves though are these arm joints. I can't stand these arm joints that, they still rock with from time to time. Now I know this is an older figure, a slightly older figure, and they've been moving away from just this single joint. I just don't like it, but I'm willing to make an exception, because one, this was a 2-pack, and then once again it's Sersi, and her overall design looks good, but I can tell you I don't like that. Other than that, yes, this is an old body. It's better than that Sue Storm body, I can tell you that. And I want to say this is more like the same female body they use for like Storm and who else? I think that green and black Rogue is on this book too. But she's all right. Look at that. She Black Knight bitch back to fall out. You want to fall out then, bro? You go on back here and fall out and go to sleep. Meanwhile, you let Sersi handle her thing back here with holding these fireballs. Come on, Sersi. Stand up for me. You're not going to stand up for me? Not going to stand up? Okay. All right. Either way, though, you know, she can hold her own, too. Turn the head sideways. She can't really look up because of the hair, but hey, she can definitely look at you like she going to throw this fireball, though, right? So, yeah, man. If you guys haven't seen it, haven't picked it up yet, and you've been looking for it, now's the time. I mean, I found it in my alleys, and we normally get stuff late down here in the South. So if you're trying to find it now, I think now would be a good time to go and look. Other than that, I mean, what kind of value can I give it? What would I say? I would say this is a decent fair buy. I would, because from the original price, like I said, is basically when you break it down, it's $10 a figure, and normally a single Marvel Legends figure is going to cost you $24.99, and I mean that's less than half. So for the design, I would definitely give it an A. Both figures. For the accessories, I give it a B. I mean, I'm good. They could give us more. They could have, but for what they gave us, I'm happy with that. For what the price I paid. Now, if I would have paid full price, it would have been lower. But it's cool. Overall design, cool. Boom, she fell. But as far as the figure quality, there's some things left to be desired, especially when it comes to like making sure that these figures aren't, you know, coming off the machine or whatever they come from, all bow-legged and everything. I mean, look at that, man. Sheesh. I mean, I could deal with it. I mean, I don't like these super exposed hips either up here, but you know, I can deal with it. The overall design, the figure design looks good. The colors and you know the suit that they put on them, so I can make do with it. I just wish they would do better. But yo, this is Figures of Action Reviews signing off, man. Hey, like I said, if you guys haven't picked it up yet and you think this is and you like it and you want it, hey man, try Ollie's, man. Try your nearest Ollie's. All right, peace out, man. Y'all have fun collecting.